You do a combo today? Oh, you got muted. That's all right. Everybody, welcome. It's Friday's workout, everybody. Look at this. I'm in San Francisco. No, I'm just kidding. I'm over here south of Escondido, and I'm over here by Lake Hodges. Everybody, we got Bernie in the house. Karen and Samantha's here. Let's get Samantha co-hosting for us. Lorraine in the house. Steven's here. Byron's here. And we got more and more friends that are going to be joining in. Let's make sure that we have our water. Can't see my water because, of course, it's in my green cup, my favorite green cup. My invisible water. Look at this Golden Gate Bridge background. I feel like this might have been the very first background ever that we ever had on backgrounds because this is the one of the ones that Zoom kind of gives you. And what a neat spot this is. This is from the Marin County side. Yep, that's San Francisco, way over there in the far background. And so this would be on the other side of the bridge in Marin County, which is a really beautiful place. If you've never been to that part of San Francisco, you got to go north of San Francisco. Oh, it's a really neat spot. And you go up the road. The road's a windy road. It's super fun and beautiful. And the first time I ever saw the Pacific Ocean, was actually way all the way up there north of San Francisco. It was pretty cool. All right, everybody, let's get ready. We got Clinton in the house as well. And let's have some water and then let's see. Bernie, do you want to do the breathing motto? You want to do a thumbs up? Do you want to do the breathing motto, Bernie? Do you want me to do it? You want to do it? Okay. Bernie, she's nodding her head. All right. Bernie is in the house today, and there she is.
Oh
And
yeah. Yeah. Oh
all
no.
right, Bernie,
Oh,
let's
she
have a
doesn't
sip
want
of
to do it.
water.
You don't want
We
to do
can do
it?
a practice breath, and then we
Oh,
can do our breathing motto.
you don't want to do it? Oh, she said she doesn't want to do it.
You want me to do it, Bernie?
You want John to do it? Yeah. Say yes, I do. Say
All
yes.
right.
Okay. Sorry about
Going
that.
go to she went to the pool, it looks like, huh? Got the pool. I remember those pool towels. All right, everybody. I'm doing the breathing motto at Bernie's request. Here we go, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Remember, everybody, we have goals. Sometimes our goals are just to feel good. Sometimes we have goals like we're trying to maybe accomplish something that we've been working on. I know Samantha, she has a goal of horse riding, everybody. That's a really awesome goal. That's a very active goal. Byron, he always has a goal of getting that combo in. And Byron, we're going to do it today. We're going to get you in with the combo. And again, if anybody else, Clinton, if you want to do leadership too, let us know and we can get you up. Maybe we can get the tiger claw going. So let's have a sip of water. Let's do one more sip before we get into our head and neck exercises. And let's do something different with our head and neck exercise. Let's do something we've done before, but not our traditional 5 moves. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and do some shapes just to get started off with our head and neck. So let's start off with the first shape that I'm thinking is going to be a pyramid or like a mountain shape. So we're going to go let's start up at the top of the mountain. So we'll go up at the top, we'll go down to the bottom, we'll go across. So this is the triangle and then going up. And then I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to take it back the other way, go across the bottom and up. Let's do about 5 of these triangles. Down, over, and up. Down, over, and up. And then one more, down, over, and up. All right, nice triangle. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and go for the square. Square's not too bad. And what I'm thinking, let's do something kind of fun. Let's start with like a small square, like right here, right in front. Oh, Sandy's at the Gerber Center. Hey, Gerber Center. Hey, Sandy. Everybody at Gerber Center. Remember, if she has a good idea or if she's talking about healthy eating and healthy living, we want to listen to Sandy. She's a Gerber Center team leader. So let's think about that box. Let's start off with like a small box, and then we're going to make it into like more of a great big box. So let's start off here. We're going to go across, down, over, up. Look at that. Look how small it is. Down, over, up, across, down, over. And then we can kind of start making it get bigger. Go across, down, over, and up, across, down, over, and up, across, down, over, and up. I got one more. I can go as big as I can all the way over, down, over, and up. Let's go across, down, over, and up. Now let's take it back the other way. And then we're going to make it smaller. Up and over, down, over, up and over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over. Here we go. We're almost there. Up, over. Smallest box we can make. Nice job again, everybody. Taking something and again in our mind thinking about the shape and making it from small to large. That's going to put a lot of concentration into our muscles, our mind that's going to have to think things through and think about the range of motion, think about the reach that we're getting from our muscles. And again, making sure that we have our head on nice and strong and stable. Let's go ahead and do another one. Oh, let's check the microphone. Buzz, buzz. Is that the sound? I'm now I'm going to start working on a honeybee farm. Oh, you are right, Karen. Boom, watch this. Ooh, there we go. Oh my gosh, Karen, you always bring some of the best kind of, recognition. You kind of could tell like, hey, something's not right here. It should sound a lot better right now. Catherine's also in the house. Oh my gosh, Catherine in the house. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. All right, again, Karen with the microphone check. Let's go ahead. Let's go into another shape. And with this one, I'm thinking let's do the star shape. So remember, with the star shape, we're going long distance. We might be all the way down. We're going to go all the way up. Then we're going to come all the way down. Now we got to go all the way across, like for the arm of the star, got to bring it all the way across this way. And then we got to bring it back down. So we're just going to go in that pattern, just going up, down, across, over, and then back down. Let's go for 5 star patterns and really think about it. Maybe you look like you're imagining you're looking at a great big star, just like we're looking at the Golden Gate Bridge, like it's all big and we're out in front of it. So here we go. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go down. I'm going to go across and diagonal. Here's across the front, back down to the other shoulder, and then back up. So I'm going to go down, diagonal, across, diagonal, and up. Going down, diagonal, across, diagonal, and up. Let's go one more. Here we go. Down, diagonal, across, diagonal, and up. I like that star pattern. Again, it gets us really thoughtful about making kind of straight lines, and that's okay. Our next exercise we're going to do will be the rainbow. So we're not going to do a full circle. Let's just do the rainbows, and let's do a traditional rainbow as if like we were looking at a rainbow here. And then let's do the reflection of a rainbow. So we'll be looking down. So remember, with this one, I'm going to turn my head to one side or the other. And then I'm just going to go up like I'm looking at the rainbow and to this side. And let's go for 5 of these. And then we'll go 5 where we're looking at the rainbow reflection. That's a tongue twister. Rainbow reflection. All right, one more, bringing it over. Nice. Now let's do, again, the reflection or like a down rainbow. So we're tucking our chin, bringing it down, and then bringing it up. Tucking it in, down and up. Tucking it in, down and up. Let's go 2 more of these. Down and up. And down and up. All right. Let's do one more shape with our head and neck. And remember, this is also starting to get our shoulders going too. And just like we did the box or the square where we went from small to big, let's do a spiral. And let's imagine maybe we're drawing a spiral with like the tip of our nose, or maybe we're drawing a spiral with like our head. And we're going to start with making just kind of a small circle. going around just like this, like I'm looking at a small circle, like a statue or something that's kind of small. It's a statue of a circle going around and around. And then as I'm going around, I'm getting more range of motion and I'm making my circle a little bit bigger. So imagine now you're looking at maybe like a Ferris wheel. Imagine you're standing at the bottom of a Ferris wheel and you're looking at the whole Ferris wheel all the way around. And then by this point, we should be as big as we can. Let's go ahead and reverse it. And then we're going to bring it back to the middle. So bringing it around a little smaller, bringing it around a little smaller, bringing it around. We got about 5 more to go. Here we go. 5, 4. Oh, this is tough. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Now, you might have been able, if you were just watching on that one, you could have seen, maybe you could have seen it, but the level of concentration at the end there, I was picturing the tip of my nose kind of drawing a circle, like if I had a piece of paper and I'm just trying to draw. It was tough, but that is what I wanted. I wasn't thinking about how my neck was looking. I wasn't overthinking it at all. I was just thinking about getting that circle in and getting my neck to move around on my shoulders as best it can. Nice job. Thank you, Samantha. Has anybody ever been to this bridge? Has anybody ever seen this before? The Golden Gate Bridge. It's maybe, yeah, Byron, you have? It's one of the most famous bridges maybe in the world. There's a lot of famous bridges.
I have a friend who lives over there.
You have not?
I have.
Oh, you have. You know, on the side that I'm on, the Marin side, a lot of people are into horseback riding. Samantha, there you go. Maybe you could ride your horse from San Diego. You could go all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge. And there you go. Karen is reminding us, who remembers that show called Full House? The Full House show, right? That is where they filmed it, in San Francisco. So if you watched that show, you would have seen all kinds of little San Francisco places. Does anybody know how long the bridge is? I don't know, but it looks like a pretty long bridge, maybe a mile. Remember, when you don't know something, what do? You raise up your shoulders. You're like, I don't know. And that's our shoulder shrug. That's also our trapezius lift. So let's get those trapezius going. Remember, right up to right now, we might not have been using them at all today. We might have done our whole day and not really thought about our trapezius or use our trapezius. Anything really. We probably used it because if you used your arms, you used your trapezius. But I'm talking about thinking about it, doing like what we're doing now. This is different from everything else throughout the day. This is exercise time. Exercise time is going to be different than the rest of the day. But the rest of the day is going to maybe be a little easier because we're doing the exercise time. Nice job. Oh, that's right. DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle Tanner. Karen remembers the names. Let's keep going. I did not remember those names, but you got it.
John, I'm going to see you twice today and tonight.
Sweet. Everybody remember what Samantha's talking about is the fitness social. Let's hold those shoulders up. Keep them up as high as you can, like you're trying to get your ear, you're trying to scratch your ear with your shoulder, but you're keeping your head straight. That's the key. Keep that head straight. And you can't do it and then relax. Oh, wow. Do you feel that? That's your trapezius. If you look at this bridge behind me, if you could imagine this part of the bridge right here is like the center of our body. And across the top of the bridge are going to be 2 muscles that go down out to our arms. And again, just like the bridge, and it's going to create that foundation. That's what you're seeing here. And that's what we kind of have here across the top of our body. Let's go ahead and make it a 3-peat with Carrie's bear hug. I feel like we do it every workout, and we should, because bear hugs are the best. So let's go ahead, everybody. Remember, we're going to get our arms up. We're going to bring our elbows back like you're almost trying to touch your shoulder blades together. Nice job. Good stretch, Bernie. And then we're going to bring those arms across the body for the bear hug. We're going to go one side. We're going to go to the other side. And then we're going to open up the alligator mouth. Could be crocodile. But here we go. Back, across, side to side, open 1 and open 2. Let's go for 5 of these. Back, across, side to side, open 1 and open 2. Here we go again. Back, across, side to side, open one, and open two. Here we go again. Two more. Back, cross, side to side, open one, and open two. One more. Let's hold it back. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go across and give a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead and do our tip and the other side, and then let's open it up. So we got 1 and 2. Nice job, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. Excellent job. Remember, Fitness Social, 6 o'clock tonight. We're going to do Fitness Social. We're going to get to hang out. We're going to watch some of Nick's strength test from Wednesday, everybody. Wasn't that incredible? Nick's not on here right now. He will be on the Fitness Social. Sandy's talking about working out her shoulders every day. Nice job, Sandy. That's in the chat room, everybody. Doing it. And you know what, everybody, if you think about your shoulders, you use them every day. You know, we really do. And some people, I got a hair is like on my face or something here. There we go. Probably from Coco the cat. If you think about it, you know, some people when they exercise their arms one day and their legs one day, and they exercise their body in different pieces. But your shoulders, you use them every day. And if you exercise them smartly, which I know Sandy is, but if you don't overdo it on any one day, your shoulders should be able to then perform for you kind of throughout your week. And that's the goal. So sometimes when we work out our shoulders, some people, not us, but some people, when they work out their shoulders, they overdo it because they're not thinking about the fact that we use our shoulders a lot. And so that sometimes is something you want to think about. That's also why we focus so much on getting our armpit strong. So let's do that, everybody. Let's go with an armpit squeeze. I got an idea. Let's go. Armpit squeeze. We're going to go with the overhead, just the teacup. Then we're going to go with a core squeeze. So an abdominal squeeze. This is the belly button. Squeeze that grape. So the belly button squeeze. And then we're going to kind of relax. And then we'll go again. Armpit squeeze, teacup, core squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what we're going to do. Let's have a sip of water, and then let's do that, everybody. Remember, when we're firing up these armpits, imagine this bridge and think about down here at the bottom of the bridge. So imagine down here, all of the structure that is getting this bridge to be able to hold these. This is concrete, everybody. It's got to hold it up in the air, floating in the air. Look at that. There's nothing there.
John.
And so you got to do that. We got to do the same thing. What's up, Samantha?
I just noticed something.
What is that?
So, you know how bridges were made back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking they probably did the concrete in the water because how are they gonna go around because they need to put everything like the other bridge did here in San Diego. But I think they did the concrete in the water.
They did. They built it right there. They have some really neat ways that they can do that, where they can actually make it so that the water isn't interfering with what they're doing, and they're putting down like the pillars for the bridges. Imagine the pillars for the bridges in the foundation of the earth. That's like you with your feet and your legs and your hips, everybody. Our hips and our core, that would be this part of the bridge right here, where everything is kind of coming together. So this is kind of neat that we have the bridge. Yeah, absolutely. This is a bridge that people drive on. This is, again, pretty neat bridge, pretty long bridge too. So when you're driving on it, you're on that bridge for a couple minutes. I've driven across it a few times, and it is beautiful. And it is so neat. And there are parks. There's parks at both ends of the bridge. So you can park your car and you can actually walk out on the bridge. You can take pictures of it. It's very beautiful. Over here, they have a park. I think it's kind of around the area called the Presidio. And over here on this side, you're in Marin County, and the whole county is a park. All right, here we go. Armpit squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist reach, Jared, not twist reach. Teacup doing twice, and then core squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it 3 times. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going armpit squeeze. So 5, squeeze 4, keep squeezing 3, squeeze 2, and relax. Now we're going 2 teacups. 1, that's it, and 2. Now we're going to bring those elbows up just like Nick on the ground. Go core squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Here we go, bringing it in, giving the squeeze. Armpit squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze your arms, and we're going teacup. Teacup 1 and teacup 2, and then bring it up for the core. Squeeze your core, squeeze, 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 and relax. Let's go one more time. So again, armpit squeeze, teacup, core squeeze. 3, 2, 1, go. Armpits up against your side. You're going to squeeze, 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 squeeze. 2 and 1. And we're going teacup. The bridge is 1.7 miles. Oh my gosh. And squeeze, 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 and relax. 1.7 miles, everybody. That's pretty far. The Coronado Bridge. That would be beautiful, Sandy. The Coronado Bridge, I bet that one's maybe about a half a mile. They do a race. They do a run over the Coronado Bridge. I might want to do that one day. But that's a long way to go. 1.7 miles. That could take about 2 minutes or so to drive across. And if you were going to try to walk across that, if you went all the way across and all the way back, you would have done a 5K. So that's a 5K or just over about 3.3 miles. So that's perfect, actually, with 1.7. So pretty cool facts here. This is a sunrise too, everybody. And you can know it's a sunrise because we're facing east, obviously, and out this way, this is the Pacific Ocean. And in here, this is San Francisco Bay. And it's a beautiful bay. It's a very big bay too. So let's have a sip of water. Let's get into maybe one more for our shoulders and our arms. All right. And coming up with an idea. All right, I got the idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to take with our arms, with our elbows bent, and we're going to do elbow circles where we're going to be bringing our arms around and around. We're going to go from elbow circles to arm circles. And so here I go with my elbow circles. I'm going to bring my camera down just a little bit more. There we go. And so again, from my elbow circles, I'm trying to move not so much in here as much as I'm trying to move in my elbow right there. So we're just moving the elbows around. Let's go for about 10 more of these. 10. And you can switch directions. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now I actually got a little distracted about halfway through, and I did some that were more shoulder, and then I had to go to my mind. I had to think about it, and I had to really get those arms to kind of stay put and to keep them up there. Now let's go with a full arm circle. So we're going to hold our arms out, and now let's go with 20 of these arm circles, just going around with our arms all the way extended. So we're not bending our elbows at all. If we can, we're going to try to keep those elbows straight. You can see my elbow right here and my elbow right here. I'm going to try to keep those as straight as I can. Hold my arms out to the side, and let's go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh-wee. So at this point, remember when we first got started, we weren't feeling much of anything. Now we have our neck fired up, our trapezius and our rhomboids are fired up, our deltoids are fired up, even our biceps and our triceps, which were, again, responsible for that arm coming in and going out. That's the bicep and the tricep, helping to keep that relationship strong. It reminds me a lot of like Byron when he's doing some of those martial arts moves where we're kind of going in to out block, right? I do. You're right. Bernie got that. A cough and a stuffy nose. It's been how long now? We're going on 2 weeks? No. Yeah. Almost 2 weeks. I started not feeling good
Bernie
last
wanted
2 Saturdays.
to tonight because calm. I said you
Yeah.
sound better today, and that's true.
Right. Yeah. No, yeah, I'll be okay, Bernie. I'm a strong guy. That's why all the healthy eating and the exercise, that's what they all come in for. So that way my body is real strong and it can it's doing a good job fighting the cold. There are some colds going around. Also, what happened to me, a few things was we had a big move and there was a lot going on with the big move, but then we also had the heat wave. And I was telling my wife yesterday that for 7 years we'd lived right by the beach and very very nice climate. And then when we moved out here, we're a little bit east now from where we were over here. We're actually kind of by Bernie and by Samantha over here in that area on the other side of the lake. And so when we came out here, our bodies kind of had to acclimate. And I think something else that happened too was there was a lot of yard work and things like that, and a lot of new allergies that I'm not used to, because over by the beach, there's a lot of palm trees and things like that. But over here, there's a lot of California like sage, and there's scrub brush, and there's oak trees and things. And so I think my body had to kind of feel out the new environment. And it's probably going to have to do that for a little while, because like I said, for 7 years, I was right by the water. And now we're about 10 miles or so from the water. But it's a beautiful drive. Oh my gosh, everybody. It's the most beautiful drive ever. All right, let's go ahead and do one more exercise that kind of maybe gets our whole body moving and grooving. And with that one, I'm thinking let's do the boxing combo. So we'll do the boxing combo. Let's have a sip of water. And then Byron, let's go ahead and bring you up for leadership after the boxing combo. So that way we can get you in with a good round of leadership. And if anybody else wants to do leadership, let Karen and Samantha know. They're helping out as co-hosts, and you can lead us in exercises. But let's do our boxing combo. I think we did it earlier with Nick as well. We got Sammy in the house. Hi, Sammy. Sorry for the confusion the other day, Sammy. I was having a meeting with the Autism Society of San Diego. Has anybody ever heard of that group, the Autism Society of San Diego? And I'm going to help them with setting up a fitness club. And we were having a meeting. We were talking about it, and I could see Sammy was trying to join in, thinking we might have been having a workout going on. But all right, here we go. We got a workout going on right now. We're going to go slow, and then we're going to speed it up. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go punch, punch, and then the hook comes all the way from the side. There you go. Nice job, Bernie. Hook. And then we do the uppercut in the uppercut. And then the down punch. That's okay. Down punch. Then we're going to go block. And we're going to go block. And then we're going to do the duck. And the duck. Then we're going to do the elbow. The elbow. Now the high knee or high elbow. High knee. Then the high kick or the high chop. High kick, high chop, high kick. Then we go high five, low five, and clap. All right, here we go again, a little faster. We're going to go punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, duck, duck, elbow, elbow. What's going on? Oh, I lost my train of thought because my little baby girl was coughing. Elbow, elbow. Now we go high knee, kick, kick, high five, low five, and clap. I can hear Sophia. She's drank some water and she went down the wrong pipe, and she's having to deal with that. She okay? All right, she's fine. All right, here we go. A little faster. And punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, duck, duck, elbow, elbow, high knee, high kick, high five, low five, clap. Let's do it again. Let's go 2 more times. And punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, duck, duck, elbow, elbow, high knee, high kick, high five, low five, clap. All right. Now we're going to go one more time. We're going to go as fast as we can go, but try your best to make good moves. All right. Even though we're going fast in 3, 2, 1, and punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, duck, duck, elbow, elbow, knee, kick, kick, high five, low five, clap. That was pretty good, everybody. That was super fast. Let's have a sip of water. Remember, when we're doing that boxing combo, if you're standing up and doing it, you're going to be using your legs. You're going to be moving on your toes and all that. If we're sitting down, we're still going to be engaging a lot of our core muscles. And when we're punching and moving and ducking and all of that, we want to think about how our arms and our core and even our mind, our head, is staying nice and in like a good kind of strong, firm position. Again, just like the bridge, we want to be able to move a little bit, but we also have to be very strong, even though we might be moving. And believe it or not, everybody, this bridge, it moves a little bit. And that's part of the design of a suspension bridge. You wouldn't feel it or notice it, but it does get some moves going. All right, everybody, go ahead and let's get ready for Byron, who is in the house. He's going to take us through some leadership. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Remember, you can follow along with Byron, or you can watch him and you can get some ideas. You might want to try some of these moves out later on today, and I would not be opposed to that because these are great moves to do all the time. All right, Byron's getting started with the right hand, left hand, going around, moving it around, working on the biceps, getting those arms kind of swinging like we did earlier, except now Byron's doing this one with 4-pound weight. So he's got the extra weight with the bag and he's swinging it around, moving it. There's around his back, real nice and smooth. Great job there. He's got the right hand going across his body. So that's the hook. We were doing the hook from the boxing, and there he goes. You can see him kind of coming across and throwing that punch out there. We call that with Byron when he does it, that's the 4-pound punch. There you go. Byron's got now the left hand punching out. Great job, Byron. There you go. Sandy's following along. Nice job, Byron. Lorraine's got it going. Great job, Lorraine. There you go, Clinton. Hope you're doing better, my friend. Nice job, Byron, around the back, moving it around, going all the way, catching it in the air. Excellent. There's a hot potato off the ground. So Byron's going into hot potato where it goes down to the ground. He picks it up, pops it up, hot potato, and around his back is where he's going with it next. Nice moves, Byron. Taking it side to side, around the back again. Remember, this is working on his coordination of his hands, his wrist, his elbows, his shoulders, his mind. He's also working on speed and tempo. There you go. Nice. Ooh, look at this, everybody. He's got the right side twist. He's twisting to the left side from the right side. And then there you go. Oh, look at that behind the move. That was a cool move, Byron. He did the behind the back pass, went to a left side twist, twisting towards the right side. And again with a hot potato. That's a 4-pound potato. I'll tell you what, you find a 4-pound potato, you're going to be feeding the whole family. There we go. Byron is now going into balancing mode. So he's going to keep that bag on top of his head. He's going to keep his neck strong, and he's going to start to do other movements while he's trying to maintain that balance. So he's got a bear hug. He's moving side to side. You can see Byron's moving. Oh, he's going right side, left side, working on his balance. He's got to concentrate on that bag. Remember, if you did this without the bag, this would still be a good exercise. Just shifting your body, going side to side. That's a good, there's Sandy's doing it. I'm with you, Sandy. Me and Sandy, we got it. Byron's got it. I'm going to go bear hug too. Bear hug with the body shift. And then there you go. Byron's going, he's bringing the hands together. All right, he's got him up in front. Nice job. Byron looking good. Sandy's good there too. And looks, oh, he's taking the hands. He's going a little side to side. And he's still balancing that bag. Remember, it hasn't fallen off. And this one, there you go, Byron. Nice. Oh, and look at that. He caught it right off his head. That was perfect. Great job, Byron. Sandy liked it too. I did too. All right, Byron, we call this one the Pirate's Parrot. He's got the bag on his shoulder now. And again, he's moving with the side to side move, a little lean to the right and a little lean to the left. Now he's got the bag. There you go. He's dropping it down and he's putting it up on the right shoulder. Excellent move, Byron. Again, going with a little right side, left side. All right, getting into a little bit of a hip lean and dropping it off. Look at that. I like that. You could see Byron's muscle control on that move where he was being very particular about where and when he was going to drop that bag off. So again, everybody, this might seem like an exercise. It might seem something that's easy, but sometimes it can be hard. That bag might try to fall off when you don't want it to. Here he goes. Byron's going to hang loose. He's going to let those arms just kind of hang down and relaxing the shoulders. He's moving them around, kind of stirring it up. He's got the bag on his back, everybody. So he's balancing the bag. He's got his arms moving around, doing a great job here with the balance. Not going to let that bag fall down. Excellent job. Stretching all the way down to the ground, and he caught it. And there he goes, everybody. Back into the bag. Looks like he might be getting ready for the resistance bar, but not yet. He's got the go-kart steering wheel there. There you go, making those tight turns, turning around the corners. And remember, the go-kart, the steering wheel is very small, so you got to keep your hands close together. There you go. Close together with your hands. Nice job, Byron. It's like he's in a race. It's like he's got to get somewhere by 12 o'clock, and he's like, I got to hurry up and get around the corners and get in that car and drive. There you go, Byron. Nice job moving it around, going up and down, going around his back. And there's the boulder roll, rolling the sandbag away. Nice job, Byron, with the sandbag. Now he's got the resistance bar. You can get an exercise stick. I know some of you might have a stick that you can work out with. So if you do, go ahead and try these moves out. Byron's going to start off by holding it right in the middle. So he's there you go. Nice job. Byron's got it in the middle. He's holding it up, keeping it steady. Nice job, Lorraine. You got it too. Good job. Holding it up. Sandy, great job again. Sandy's doing it. Sammy as well. There we go. Nice job. Byron's bringing it in and bringing it out. This is the 10-pound punch. There you go. Carl, you got this one too. You got it. Just reaching out. There you go. And reaching back. Great job from Carl. Great job from everybody here. There we go. Following along with Byron. He switched up hands. He's holding it out. So the first thing he does is an isometric hold. Just holding it, getting that shoulder all warmed up, fired up. And then he goes into the punch moves. Now, remember, when you can't hold it out anymore, you might be able to punch it out some more because the isometric hold is going to be different than that punch move. All right, everybody, he's doing a little baton spin right there. He's got the baton close to his body too. I like that. Remember, when things are closer to your body, the stronger and easier they're going to be for you. So you'll be able to spin it around. Nice job, Byron, doing the tap on the ground, doing a tap and spin. Keep it going, Byron, going for the win. Spinning it around, tap on the ground. Again, nice move. Right on, Byron, keeping the spin going, keeping it going. And a couple more spins in there, looking really good. The baton spin, this is a favorite exercise, everybody. It's a good one for, again, your hands, your elbows, your shoulders. Byron's starting up at the top. He's saying, hey, everybody, this is the top right here. And now I'm going to go and all the way down low. This is the inchworm. So this is the inchworm where you're going to use that resistance bar to move down and up and support your body weight. So you can do this with your legs and your arms, but you don't have to worry about supporting all of your body weight and working against gravity to get down low. The good thing is, and if you remember from Wednesday's show, I talked about the resistance bar like this. This is what's called an unstable support. Nice job. You can see Byron showing us he doesn't need a lot of support. He needs just a little bit. So if we were using a wall or if we were using like a post that was in the ground, that would be too much. Byron doesn't need all that. That's not going to help him improve the way having that unstable bar. That's going to make him fire up. Now, here he is with two hands, knuckles up. He's got the bar holding it up to his chest. And you can see on both hands, the knuckles are pointed up. And he's going for the chest press, everybody. So this is where you're going to do a two-hand. Good job, Lorraine. There you go. Sandy's got it too. Two-hand push away, bringing it back. Excellent moves, Byron. There you go. 2 hands going away, bringing it back. Sandy, you got it. Great job, Byron. Thank you, Karen. Nice job, everybody. Keeping it going. Byron's getting down low. Everybody's going down into that low squat position. He's going to use the bar to kind of balance on his legs. Kind of, again, this is a way you can take some of that upper body weight, his upper body, and he can transfer that into the bar, into his legs, and make it kind of below his core, which is going to make it feel not as heavy and easier to do. Great job, Byron. He's getting into the kayak, everybody. We're getting into the stream, hopping in the river, getting downstream, maybe going upstream. I don't know. Looks like maybe we are going upstream, fighting against the current. That's a good workout. You know, when you go out and you do kayaking and canoeing, if you're on like a river or out in the ocean or a bay, you're going to have one direction. You'll be going with the current, maybe with the wind. And then the other direction, you got to fight against the wind. There you go. Byron's going backwards now. He switched up direction. I've seen a lot of people in Mission Bay and they think, oh, look how easy this is. We're just paddling so easy. And then they turn around and they got to go into the wind and against the current. And they're like, uh-oh, this got really tough. And we've even helped some people out. We've got them. We towed them in, hooked them up to the boat. There you go. Byron's back into baton spin mode. Great job, Byron. Excellent speed. He sped things up a little bit. He's going into the baton spin moves. It looks like he's bringing it on home. Maybe one more to go. Let's see what he's got. And he's going. It looks like, who is he? Doing witch's pot or maybe the grandfather clock? Oh, he is, everybody. There you go. The witch's pot. Stirring it up, everybody. Like we got a big old pot of gumbo and stirring it up. Nice job. Thanks, Samantha. And we got the witch's pot. He's got 2 hands on the witch's pot, stirring it up. It's sticky gumbo, everybody. If you don't stir it up, every 5 minutes or so, that it just sticks to the bottom of the witch's pot. You got to stir it up. All right, Byron's bringing it down. Looks like he's bringing it on home. What a great job from Byron, everybody. And he did. He brought it on home. The stick is down. That's all she wrote. Everybody, what a great job from Byron. This guy always bringing a wonderful amount of creativity, a lot of exercises too. You know, everybody, me and Byron, we don't talk about things beforehand. Byron, he comes up with his ideas. He decides on what speed he wants to move at. Remember, when we're moving at different speeds, we're going to call that tempo, just like music. You know, has anybody ever heard a slow song? Maybe slow, like slow dance, all right? Maybe you got some Casey and JoJo or something nice and slow. But then what about a fast song? What about like a dance song, maybe a electronic music song or something where it's all fast and everybody's dancing and partying? And so again, that's tempo. Well, you can do tempo with your body too. You know, we can do tempo. And let's go ahead, let's try a tempo exercise out. Let's have a sip of water. Great job, Byron. And what we're going to do, we've done this one before where we've been bringing our arms in and out. And so what I want us to do is we're going to think about 2 tempos, slow and fast. The slow tempo, we're going to have our arms out. We're just going to bring them in and bring it out just like this, nice and slow. So let's do a couple of slow tempos and think about your muscles. Maybe bring them as far back as you can. This is a great exercise. This is kind of like we're doing the W exercise. So we got a W right here, and then we can call this one the lowercase I. We kind of got both arms together. Arms overhead would be uppercase I, lowercase I, back to the W. So let's go W, lowercase I, back and forth, small I, back and forth. Let's do 2 more of these. And now the next thing we're going to do, and feel how you're moving kind of all the way through, all the way as far back as you can, and maybe all the way in front as you can. Now, the next one we're going to do, we're going to speed up the tempo, and we're also going to shorten up the range. So we're going to have our arms up, and we're going to be going like this now. So we're going to be moving them in and out, in and out. And if you want to try to bring them in a little more, you can. And so we're going to bring them in now. Let's keep going for 10 more. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's go back to slow. Bringing them back to slow. Nice. Let's go for about 5 slow. Bringing them in. Slow. There we go. Bringing it back. And you can see how far back I'm going. When I bring it back, look at that, all the way back to a little bit past 90 degrees. Let's go for one more. Bringing it back, and then one more time. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So that was showing us tempo and the difference in the feeling. Now, you might have felt when we were going slow, it felt much different than we were going fast. It almost like two totally different exercises. Although one was, again, the slower one was going to be more of a strength building, a longer term, the muscles moving, but it's moving slowly. And it has time to think about that. It has time to recruit muscles to, hey, help me out with pulling on this arm. But when we're moving fast, it's almost like we didn't have time to really think about it, and we weren't moving slow. And so the muscle almost was kind of keeping itself like almost a rubber band that's constantly tight and then constantly trying to go loose, but then it kind of has a different effect on our body. So let's do another one with tempo, and let's do I got an idea. Let's do an overhead reach. So we're gonna, if you can't reach overhead, we'll do a forwards reach. So either, this would be the overhead reach, and then this one would be the forwards reach. Let's go nice and slow. Let's do them. We could even do them both. We could go nice and slow going up and then going out. So not too fast. We're just going up. Let's see how slow we can go. This is pretty slow. Wow. Can you go slower? Can. Nice. Keep it going. All right, now we're going to switch it out. We're going to start going out slowly. Going slow feels weird, right? Don't you feel like you want to hurry it up? You want to just go, and you got to kind of almost pull back. Well, that's you. You're communicating. You're using your muscles right now. You're doing something that's different from your normal day to day. And that's the whole point of exercise, is the training. It's got to be different. If it's the same, that's not training. That's not going to do anything. And I'm still going slow. Look at this. Look how slow I'm bringing my arms back. This is just one rep. It's taken like one whole minute, but that's fine because, again, we're getting the time with the tension on the muscles. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, we can do a breathing meditation. I like that idea, Bernie. So now let's go ahead and try to go fast. So we're going to go up and down 10 times, and we're going to go as fast as we can, and just have fun with it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wow. You know what? I think we just did 10 faster than we did 1 moving slow. But if you think about it, which one do you think maybe helped you the most? Was it the fast one or was it the slow one? Does anybody think slow? I think it might be slow. When you're moving slow, and this happens in martial arts, I know Sammy and Byron and Karen and so many of you do take martial arts, and I love that. You got to keep doing martial arts classes. But a lot of that training is going to be done very slowly. When it comes time to speed it up, you'll be able to have the movement. But again, it's not going to be, it's in Taekwondo, absolutely. But when you're moving fast, you don't have enough time to get the muscles to get behind you, to support you. When you're moving slowly, you have to get those muscles to support you, because the muscles that start in the beginning, they get tired and they need friends. Just like on a basketball team, when the starting 5 get tired, there's extra help. Or on a baseball team, if the pitcher, if he's getting tired and everybody's hitting home runs, they bring in some help. And so for our body, when we're moving slowly, we're going to tap into our helpers. When we're moving fast, a lot of times we don't have time for our helpers. So it's only going to be those starting muscles, the ones that are right there, that have that communication. But if your goal is to get more muscles working for you, you're going to want to move slowly for a lot of your exercises. Let's try one more thing with this, and this will be fun. I know Ben, when he was on the workouts, he liked these kind of brain tweezers. Let's try one arm going slow, one arm going fast, doing up and down. I don't even know how we're going to, if this is going to, so I'm going to choose to go with my left arm going slow, and I'm going to establish my slow speed in my mind. If I don't do this, I won't be able to pull this off. And so I'm trying to establish in my mind this feeling of moving slow, and then I'm moving out, and this is already tough. I'm already starting to think about moving fast, and this arm's trying to move faster. I don't want it to. I want it to go slow. All right, now I'm going to try with my right arm to move fast, doing the same thing. Oh my gosh, this isn't going to work. And here we go. Oh, look at that. I already messed up. Here we go. Up and, oh no, look at that, everybody. Try it. Up. It's so tough. It's so tough to do, right? One's moving slow. One's moving slow. All right, I'm gonna go all the way up, and then the other one's gonna start going faster. Okay, that's what it is. I can't go super fast, but look, if I go just even a little bit faster, I can kind of do this. It's kind of in bits and pieces. Let's see if we can get it to where it's all good. Oh my gosh, everybody, this is tough, and I don't know how fast I can do it. It almost as if you have to stop one to do the other, and oh my gosh, this is really difficult. Keeping it going. I'm still trying to move slow on one side, and I'm trying to move fast on the other. I'm going to see if I can speed it up a little bit. Okay, it looks like my brain has started to figure out what it needs to do. So now imagine, everybody, when I first tried this, there was no way I was getting it. But now, look at this. I see you all too. Everybody's getting it. It's a brain teaser. I started to move too fast right there. But look, as we practice, we're able to start getting the moves in. And oh, it's tough. It's really tough. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. I feel that also in my muscles. But what was neat about that was, again, the level of concentration that could have continued to improve, and we could have continued to get that better and better. Absolutely. It was kind of neat though. And like Karen said, brain teaser, it really gets you to start to focus on something like the tempo. And so for me, it was hard to move slow when I was trying to move fast, and that you might have felt the same thing. Remember, our human brains are only really capable of 2 things at a time, maybe really just one thing at a time. One thing good. If you need to concentrate and focus on one thing, and you're able to do that and not get distracted, you're going to do a pretty good job. If you're trying to do 2 things at once, you're not going to be able to do as good of a job, because you're going to be going back and forth in your brain. It needs to focus. It needs to kind of find its track in the movement or in the activity that you're doing. If you're trying to do 3 or 4 things all at the same time, it's not going to, none of them are going to be good. And a good example of that is, imagine somebody driving their car while they're eating a cheeseburger, while they're putting on their makeup, and while they're maybe using a phone. All right. And maybe that guy has a dog in the car. So you got a guy in a car on his phone with a cheeseburger, putting on makeup, driving around, dogs in the car. That's too many things going on. He's not going to be a good driver. But if he can put down his makeup, and he can put his phone down, and the dog is sleeping, and the guy is able to focus on the road, imagine how great of a driver. He's going to know everything that's going on. Nothing will surprise him. And so your body can be the same way. If we focus on just the one thing at a time, we can do it well, and then we can kind of continue to move on. Let's have a sip of water. Let's go ahead and think about some breathing exercises. And let's go ahead. Let's bring up our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the senses. So remember, what we're going to do is kind of take in a deep breath, and we are going to kind of do some awareness around our space. We're going to think about the things around us, maybe look around at things. Maybe, again, we're going to try to smell or even maybe taste. Of course, we can maybe taste our water if we have some electrolytes. Let's see, I'm looking for the background. Here it is. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's do 2 practice breaths. And then we're going to take in a deep breath. And then what I think would be neat is let's do a little bit of a breath hold while we're doing our thoughtfulness. Okay, so while we're doing our thoughtfulness, we'll do a short breath hold. And the first thoughtfulness is going to be 5 things that we can see. So let's breathe in 2 times. Let's go ahead and breathe up. That's okay. And out. Breathe in. And out. Then we're going to breathe in and think about 5 things we can see. Go ahead and look around the space you're in. Maybe I'm looking at a picture that my friend Joshua drew for me. Over here, I'm looking at the light that I can't wait to turn off because it's bright. Over here, I'm looking over at some fish. These are the little guppies. Over here, I have a betta fish. Looking around down there, I can see my downstairs area, the kitchen. It looks so clean. That makes me so happy. And remember, sometimes if we're able to see things, when you see something, that's going to create an emotional reaction. Imagine you're a big fan of red trucks and you see a red truck, you're going to feel good. Imagine you are afraid of bats and you see a bat, you might get afraid. So remember, our sight is something that can control and kind of affect our emotions. But it's important for us to always be observant and aware. And if we have the ability to see things with our eyes, we want to try to take them in and try to appreciate them to the best we can. Maybe we might find out that that bat actually helps with pollinating the plants around and things like that. All right, 4 things that we can touch. Let's breathe in 2 times. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Let's think of 4 things that we can touch. So you might be able to touch your muscles and be kind of proud of yourself for developing some strong muscles. You know, in this case, I can touch the water on my cup. I can actually feel the condensation because this is ice water. So I can feel the wetness of the cold water on the cup. Let's see something else I can feel. Here are the headphones that I use. And I can feel they're kind of like of a rubbery material, which has a different sensation. And I can even feel like my desk, it's made out of wood. I can feel the wood grain and feel the wood. So that's kind of nice. Again, connecting with nature in that way. Let's go 3 things we can hear. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe and listen. Oh, I can hear the bubbling water from the fish tank. I can hear myself cough, which reminds me I need to drink more water and rest. And I can also hear, the sound of the fans running, which kind of makes me think about the air moving around in my space. Let's go ahead and deep breathe and think about 2 things we can smell. So let's breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. And what did you smell? Did you smell anything? I can smell the air purifier has a little bit of a smell to it. I can smell that. And I can also kind of smell a little bit of the outdoors because I have some clothes that we were on the outdoors. And so still have some leaves. I think I have some leaves on my knees right now. So I can smell some of the outdoors. Let's go ahead and do 2 more breaths and think about something we can taste. Maybe even have a sip of water. See what your water tastes like. Should taste like water. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe and hold. Can you taste the water? Can you taste the air? Does it have a flavor to it? Does your water have a flavor maybe? Nice. Let's go ahead and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Great job, everybody. Great workout. Great job from Byron. Great job, Karen and Samantha helping us out. Bernie was here. Lorraine, great job. There's Clinton in the house. Hope you're recovering, buddy. Sandy, Carl, my friend Carl, great job, Carl. Sammy, Samantha, Marilyn, Karen's here. Melanie, Catherine, Jed, Sarah, everybody, great job. Tell your friends. Remember, at 6 p.m., we'll do Fitness Social with Nick. Great waving, everybody. Keep those waves going. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful